Welcome, everybody. My name is Dr. John Gomez. I'm your professor for Psychology 5300 GRE exam preparation online here at Our Lady of the Lake University. I am a full-time tenured professor of psychology, and I've been teaching here at Our Lady of the Lake since 2000. I have a PhD, and I'm a clinical psychologist by training. We offer this test prep course to demystify the GRE exam, to decrease any kind of fear factor, that anxiety that so many students associate with the GRE as the entrance exam to graduate school. By the way, back in college, I myself was pretty anxious about taking the GRE. I studied for it, worked hard, got a pretty good score in the end. This is indeed a very important exam, so it is vital that you realize this is your opportunity to shine. With a high score, you get noticed by graduate schools around the state and especially around the nation. Graduate programs that you may have never heard of. San Antonio's Our Lady of the Lake University. From my personal experience applying to graduate school, I know that a high GRE score can open doors to elite universities and even scholarship offers. And a low GRE score can deny opportunities to otherwise well-prepared students. Extensive self-preparation, lots of practice basically, are what you need to achieve a high score on the GRE. It turns out it is not the smartest person who gets the highest GRE score. It is the most persistent person who studies regularly and prepares for this 2-hour exam. No one is born simply knowing how to do well on the GRE. It's a skill. You must build these test-taking skills. And like any other skills, the more you practice, the better you get. That's my message for this course, guys. The more you practice, the higher your score. And that's my first piece of advice to you as we start. Practice is the key to a high GRE score. Achieving a high score is a skill, and like any other skill, it can be learned through practice. All it takes is your effort. For example, what if I told you that you could earn $1 million if you could play me a song on the piano in 3 months? What would you do? Some people might say, well, I can't play the piano, sadly, and then they just give up. Other people would study and practice the piano so that 3 months from now, could you play me a song? Yeah. 3 months from now? Yes. You'd study, practice the piano, of course, because you could learn how to play the piano. Because piano playing is a skill, and that's the nature of skills, guys. Test taking is a skill. The GRE test taking is the same. It's a skill that you can learn and excel at through practice. Every day that you practice, your score goes up. That's the big secret on the GRE, and that's what we'll be doing during this class. All the information you need is gathered for you here in one place in this course, but you must make the most of it. You must take time every week to study for the GRE and to do those practice exercises. The simple fact is not everyone can follow a plan of study because they lack self-discipline or they lack time management skills. So here's the second piece of advice as we start this semester. You have to study for the GRE, and not everyone does this. When added to their academic course load and other responsibilities going on in their life, people just don't study. And that's a personal challenge. That's the personal challenge before you. Do you possess the self-discipline, the delayed gratification, the emotional toughness to study every day, to handle inevitable struggles? Some of these problems are hard. To persist when flustered or after making a mistake. Can you persist? Hang in there. Keep going. It turns out that these are the very same characteristics, self-discipline, delayed gratification, emotional toughness, that it takes during the graduate school years to earn a master's degree or a doctoral degree. The more you possess these characteristics, the higher will be your GRE score. And interestingly, admissions committees know this. Admissions committees believe that the higher your GRE score, the better graduate student you will be when you arrive at their program. My last piece of advice here, guys, is about your attitude towards studying for the GRE. And I'll be coaching you up on this throughout the semester. It's important that you attack this test. The GRE can easily overwhelm you, but your attitude is critical. You cannot hope for the best. You cannot say, I'll try my best. You have to plan to walk in and beat the test. Or years from now, you'll look back and remember that the GRE was the single obstacle that limited your choice of graduate schools. And I don't wish that for any of you. Now, I'm going to teach you how to get ready for this exam. I'm going to teach you all the secrets and tips and tricks to see through any fears, any anxieties, and perform at your very best. So welcome everybody to Psychology 5300 GRE exam preparation. Let's get started.